Good evening, the news in detail. India's cricket team rewarded after historic World Cup victory. The Indian team received a Rs 131 crore, $14.2 million bonus from the cricket board after winning the 2026 T20 World Cup by defeating New Zealand by 96 runs in Ahmedabad. Global oil prices surge amid Middle East conflict. Crude oil prices have jumped sharply, crossing $110 per barrel, raising concerns about fuel prices, inflation, and economic slowdown in many countries. Iran US tensions escalate with warnings. Exchanged Iranian officials issued strong warnings to US President Donald Trump as tensions in the Middle East continue to escalate amid ongoing military threats. India monitoring impact of Gulf conflict on economy. The blockade of key shipping routes in the Middle East has affected energy supplies and could disrupt oil imports that supply much of India's LPG production. Air India adjusts flight schedules to West Asia. Air India and Air India Express announced extra flights to the UAE and continued services to Jeddah and Muscat while monitoring the geopolitical situation. Indian rupee rebounds after oil price drop. The rupee strengthened against the US dollar after crude prices eased slightly, and the Reserve Bank of India reportedly intervened in currency markets. Energy crisis affects Indian businesses. The ongoing Iran conflict is already affecting Indian industries, causing gas supply curbs, export delays, and market volatility. India rations commercial LPG cylinders. India has started rationing commercial LPG supplies and boosting domestic production to deal with potential shortages caused by the Gulf energy crisis. Government warns of global supply chain disruptions. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said the West Asia conflict could disrupt global trade and supply chains if tensions continue to escalate. Delhi water quality concerns raised. Laboratory tests reportedly found bacterial contamination in tap water in some areas of Delhi, prompting calls for urgent action by authorities. Oil markets face major disruption risk. Experts warn that disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz could severely impact global oil markets because a large share of the world's energy supply passes through the route. Global stock markets react to oil shock. Stock markets worldwide experienced volatility as investors reacted to rising energy prices and geopolitical uncertainty. India expanding renewable energy projects. Several Indian states announced new solar and wind power initiatives to reduce dependence on fossil fuels and improve energy security. India hosts major international maritime event, the International Fleet Review 2026 in Visakhapatnam, brought together dozens of naval ships from around the world to strengthen maritime cooperation. India hosts Global AI Summit in New Delhi. The India AI Impact Summit 2026 gathered global technology leaders to discuss artificial intelligence safety, governance, and innovation. Upcoming Global Athletics Championship, the World Athletics Indoor Championships 2026, will take place in Torun, Poland from 20 to March, featuring athletes from around the world. India-Canada relations. Improving India and Canada recently agreed to strengthen economic cooperation after a period of strained diplomatic relations. Iranian naval vessel allowed to dock in Kochi, India, allowed an Iranian Navy ship to dock in Kochi on humanitarian grounds during the ongoing conflict in West Asia. Major industrial explosion earlier this month in Maharashtra. An explosives factory blast in Nagpur district killed at least 15 people and injured many others earlier in March. Space missions planned for 2026. NASA's Artemis 2 mission and India's Gaganyaan 1 test flight are among major space missions planned this year.